The new Greek government has already changed its tone slightly. With the election won, public statements now are aimed less at voters, more at Greece's creditors, to whom they owe hundreds of billions of dollars.
I'm going to have meetings aiming at a new deal, a bridge between the previous programs and the final deal between Greece, the EU, the ECB and the IMF, which we are going to deliberate on in a short period.
In Berlin, that idea's already had cold water poured on it. Germany was the prime funder of the bailouts and the architect of the massive budget cuts that came with them. Its vice-chancellor says his taxpayers want all their money back.
The citizens of the countries who work for that money have a rightful claim for the fulfillment of the agreement we made.
Yet again, a divided union, and the coming talks will be a tightrope. Things could move quickly now, and there's various scenarios. One of them is that a compromise of some sort is reached. But given how polarised the debate has now become on this issue, one side or the other would have to lose face. And there's also the very real risk that other heavily indebted countries would start to come forward and ask for a better deal. If, on the other hand, the Troika stands firm, that could then mean a Greek exit. And that would also have profound consequences. Most immediately, the value of the euro would leap overnight.
Definitely have a very special situation now with extraordinarily low oil prices and a weak euro. And of course, that's giving a boom to the business cycle in Germany at the moment. And we have to be very aware of the fact that these are temporary conditions. And at some point, the euro will appreciate again, and businesses need to be prepared for it.
Politically, there's still much at stake too.
I think what is the big surprise is that it's taken this long to see this sort of dramatic political shift, that the same fault lines are to be found elsewhere in Europe. So the fact that, the seismic fault turns into a political earthquake in one part of Europe, the likelihood has increased that we'll see similar sorts of realignments.
In a token first gesture, 600 public sector workers got their jobs back in Athens on Wednesday. It'll take far bolder measures to keep voters happy, measures which could yet shape the future of the euro and even Europe itself.